Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Walls of CC2LP1. Wait, no, that's my own set. What am I talking about? Voting on CC2LP1. There we go. I was just watching Josh's new video for Walls of CC2LP1, which if you haven't seen that Let's Play yet, you really should. He totally plugged this whole project in there, so I felt like it was only fair to return the favor. I've really been enjoying watching him play through that, and I'm actually planning to do a kind of run-through of that set in the future at some point, but that's probably going to come after I do some other stuff, so stay tuned for that. But that's not what you're here for today. You're here for the new pack that we're going to be going through, the 6th one, called the Trench Pack. So let's go and get started with Thin Blue Line. By the way, I looked at the length of the last video, and I am so sorry it took that long. I did not realize I was going for 4.5 hours. But, yeah, you live and learn, I guess. First of all, what are we trying to do here? I see we can't really get this guy down there, so I think we just do this. There we go. I'm not entirely certain what the point of getting the fire boots right now is. Alright, so what have we got going on here? We've got, first of all, I'm not sure about this. Can you drop yellow teleports on wires? Because I have not tried that out. Also, this is the layout of Lesson 5, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Okay, I can turn into Melinda, though that doesn't really help here. I can also turn these into ice blocks. Now, I'm pretty sure if I put a block over wires, that will do something. Let's see what happens when I do that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, boy. Okay, that's not good. I wonder what kind of logic allows for that many clone machines to go continuously. Alright, so obviously we have to do something here. Hang on a sec. Oh, I think I see how this works. Alright, so let's drop that there. And then now that thief, both thieves will blow up and I can escape here. Okay, good. This also means I can take the yellow tank more spot places, but I don't really know where I would do that considering there's gravel there. Okay, I notice this also has opened up spots that allow me to put yellow teleports down there, potentially, which is good. So yeah, I can't do anything with that at the moment. So how in the world do I get out of here with this without triggering that? Because that is kind of an issue. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious with this. Also, where are there like mimics or something covering up all these spaces to where this wire would go? Because it's just literally a line. Like there's really nothing. Also, I need to get the yellow key there. That's the ultimate goal. So yeah, I'm not entirely certain how we're supposed to get this. I also don't think I could have used the dynamite anywhere else. Pretty sure I couldn't have done that. Let me try a couple of things here. If I do this, where I put, and this may be a really silly idea, but okay, never mind. So, one thing that is worth noting is that I should be completely safe in this area. Because the ghosts are, well, okay. I'm safe in this area, but that doesn't mean much. The whole area is going to just fill up. Huh. This is a fascinating level. I have no idea how to solve it. It's a mystery. I'm really hoping this doesn't rely on some really bizarre behavior in order to solve, because if it does, I'm just going to say right now, I always find that kind of annoying. That's something I haven't really talked about in a while, but I'll just go ahead and say right now, I don't mind getting introduced to new ideas. I want to be clear on that. I hope that this isn't coming across as me being closed-minded to new things or anything like that. It's more that in the terms of the community, or I should say the meta around the game, there hasn't really been, you know, this consistent understanding of, oh hey, this does that, or, you know, ghosts erase fire and all that. And so far we haven't had an official set that's taught us all those behaviors, which is kind of why after this set is made, I hope that the next community project after CCLP5 is like a giant tutorial set for CC2, maybe CC2LP1 or something. But that's just me. Oh wait, that's right, I can't get out. I feel like that would be a more appropriate venue for teaching things like this. And then levels that exploit them will be a little bit more palatable for future sets. But right now we don't have that option yet. Which is a shame, you know. So at this point, I guess my question is, does putting a block on something, or maybe a pair of boots on something, affect your ability to use it like that? Like, if I were to go and hit this now... No. Okay, that's still going. I don't get this one. This is an odd one. I see that we can come up here, grab this with the lightning bolt thing, or at the very least we can come up here, go right, and then we would have it. Like, that much we know. So I can't destroy the wire with dynamite, apparently. Like, that's not a thing I can even do. Weird. That is really weird. I'm just looking around here just to see if there's something curious that I'm missing. Oh, there's a bug here. Oh, there's a bug. How does that help us? How does a bug help us? Let me think about this. Of course, we can get this bug to transmogrify into a fireball, a glider, or a paramecium. And I can't remember the order of that, but I'm sitting here and just thinking, okay, what can I do with this guy? Like, what's the deal? See, it'd be nice if I could carry this wire over there with the power of yellow teleports, but I can't even do that here. I can't collect them. I don't see what the bug is for. I mean, the bug is contained to this room unless I use yellow teleports, but I can't even get the yellow teleports because of this restriction over here. Unless there's just something really bizarre I'm missing. I don't think I can get the dynamite out of here either. Like, that's not a thing that I can see being possible. I am wondering, though, what this is all about. Like, what's this swivel thing all about? That's bothering me. Is that just there to be there? Because I don't think the tank could go any further, right? No. Okay. So that's not a thing. Oh, but this is, though. This is. There's a wire here, and if I hit the wire with the lightning bolt, then the thing will switch. But yeah. How do you do that? I'm just trying to imagine. So I can drop the lightning bolt anywhere up to this point. I can do that. Is there a way to stealthily carry it over somehow? Because I don't think ice blocks can slide elements under them. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Let me just look at something again here. I'm just spitballing right now. I'm just looking and seeing what happens to this tile. Nothing. Okay. So the wire tiles do not get affected at all. Like, there is nothing there preventing them from... There's nothing there at all to make something happen. Unless I drop the fire boots. And maybe that's it. Let me try that. If I drop the fire boots, what happens? Nothing. The fire boots just get erased. Okay, so much for that idea. I thought maybe if something gets destroyed on the tile, then maybe that affects that. Like I said, I'm kind of reaching here, but I don't know if maybe these extremely weird behaviors would help in this case. And Melinda, oops, I did not mean to do that. I don't believe Melinda being there affects this in any way, right? Like, if she picks it up... Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, there's definitely a mimic or something there, or an invisible wall, or whatever. Well, I guess no, it can't be an invisible wall, because ghosts can go through that. Yeah, we're doomed. Wow, what a first level to start out with. This is going off to quite a start here, and it makes me nervous. Alright, so have we eliminated all possibility that there's something we can do here? I'm just making sure there's not a hidden yellow teleport somewhere that it can allow us to do something, and it doesn't seem like there is, so we can cross that off the list. It's this room. Like, there's gotta be something with this room. Oh. Hang on a sec. I have an idea. Hang on. What if... Now, bear with me here. What if we did this? What if we took the bug out? Did I just mistime that and cause it to go in reverse? I know you can do that in links. Like, if you get it at just the right time, you can cause something crazy to happen like that. Alright, so my thought is, what if we get the bug to travel out here, and then... But wait a minute, no. I don't think he would reach there. Ah! The dynamite can't reach there. Man, oh man, I thought we had something good here. I thought we had something good. As far as I know, it's just bug, fireball, in terms of what the thing can transmogrify into. Like, it can't transmogrify into a ghost that takes the lightning bolt somewhere, right? Okay, glider. Let's go there. Paramecium and fireball. Okay. Not exactly helpful. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. I am legitimately stumped on this one. I mean, there's nothing I can see we can do up here, right? Like, this is all kind of a moot point. And as far as this yellow tank goes, I don't really see what it can do for us. I mean, there's not a way the yellow tank can get out of this area. So I'm gonna use what the tactic I used on Understudy, where I looked at like the first part of the solution, and let's get out of aerosol, and we'll see where we can take it from there. Because I don't want to spend too much time on any one level again, unless I'm really that invested in it. Oh, apparently it's going all the way over here. Okay, interesting. Okay, turn you into an ice block. I don't understand. Oh! Oh! Okay. And I take it this next part is dealing with the dynamite and all that, right? Because you blow up the yellow tank, yeah, you turn that into fire, and then you go through that. And then now we do the yellow teleport stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty much just going to watch the solution now, but So how does that work? I guess that breaks the whole thing up. You can lay it down there. Okay, I don't know how to feel about that one. It doesn't exactly use strange behaviors, but it kind of does, because the whole wiring system is still intact, even though you've put stuff on the, like you block the wiring system. It seems like the gist of it, like whatever it's connected to, is still there. I only wish that the mechanism behind it was a little more apparent, I guess. It's an interesting concept, and I like the concept. I just kind of wish it was a little less finicky, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. What I mean by finicky is I just wish that it was taught in a different way. Like, it was more obvious what we were trying to do here. Like, if there was a hint in the level that says cause ways to, or create ways to destroy the wiring, you know, setup or something like that, that would have made more sense. Like, I had no idea what we were doing in this level. So, cool concept, I just wish it was a little less vague. I'm going to give it a 3. Alright, moving on to Ice Follies. Okay, hang on a sec. What do we got going on here? We got buttons galore. Ooh, a hint. What are all these buttons for? The solution might be staring you right in the face. Right in the face? Is it... Do you have to go right? No. Okay, so brown button. Does the brown button tell us anything? Apparently brown buttons mean dead ends, because all these directions are really bad. Alright, so green buttons. Green apparently does not mean left. Does it mean right? Okay. Let's assume that that is the case. Blue led to another blue if I went up. And, okay, looks like we went to another brown one. Or another brown one. Okay, this is not turning out the way I thought it was going to. Maybe there's an order in which you have to traverse buttons. Maybe it's not about assigning a direction to each one. Maybe it's like you have to go in the order... Oh, okay. Green, blue, red, brown, or something. I have no idea. That's probably not even it. There's the skates. They're right there. So far we haven't really encountered, like, a path that's really dead-endy. Like, we haven't seen a path that's like, ooh, you know, you done goof, son, you know, you... Oh, that's right, we've been there. That's the exit, of course. So maybe this is that path. I guess I jinxed it. Let's see what's here. Okay, this is this new? I'm not sure. It feels new. It definitely feels new. Ooh, a bonus that did absolutely nothing. And I think this is new, whatever this is. We get a blue, brown. There we go. No idea what the solution to that was supposed to be. I'm gonna give it a 1. Alright, Ruin Rush is the next level. So it looks like... Is this all the level is? I'm just trying to see here. I see there's skates... Or sorry, fire boots, which I think we're trying to get to. There's a button, which I'm assuming triggers that. And then there's this, which I think is what goes on the button. It's because I see there's 4 blocks here. I don't know if this is meant to be anything other than just an annoyance. So I'm assuming these 4 blocks go on the slide. This block goes there. This block is kind of, you know, just there to be annoying. So this kind of reminds me of the setup for that delirium level, as far as what it looks like. This was probably a bad idea. In fact, I think that's pretty much going to seal our fate right there. So, except wait a minute, we can push. Can we push brown blocks with the arrow blocks? I forget. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I'm not sure that's actually helpful. But this should hopefully be. Oh, that's definitely not. This is like a deceptive Sokoban. This is actually really tight, and I like it. Obviously, I need to get these out of the way. Oh, I can push one there. That's how you do it. You push one there. Yeah. Alright, so from this point, I'm not entirely certain how we handle this. I think we just go back there, and then we do that. Alright, so now the way is a little more clear for more fun to happen here. And why'd I do that? That was really dumb. Now I'm going to forget how I did all this stuff, which is really not good. Wait a minute. No. We do this. We do that. I had to remember the order in which I'm doing all this. The strict time limit is kind of messing with me too, but I like the fact that it exists. Why don't we put those there, and that should be... Oh no! I had to get this out. Oh, sneaky sneak. I like it, but man, that is sneaky sneak there. So I think what we have to do now is I'm going to have to... Oh man, okay, this is a little more involved than I was expecting. Let's get that there first, and then we're going to get this over here. And then we... Oh no, there's that too! I'm dumb. Why'd I do that? Alright, so hang on a sec. Where's... I take it that there's like a block that has an exit under it. That's why we're trying to get the... what you call it? The hook. Like there's gotta be a block here that has an exit under it, unless they all do. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, I love this. This is a great way to do a speed challenge, is to couple it with a type of level that you wouldn't really expect to see it in. I like that. You could say that the same principle applied to air pockets in CCLP4, which I really liked that level. That was a neat maze level. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to have to get 2 blocks out of here, aren't I? Okay, let me do some shuffling here. Every day I'm shuffling. Is this in any way correct? I feel like it's not. Let's do that first, and then I'm going to do that second. Okay, now I need to get that block on the left side out somehow. So let me do this, where I shuffle those around, and then... Wait, I can go ahead and just push one there. I keep forgetting I can do that. That's That's silly of me. I should be doing that the whole time. Because now I can just go ahead and get this out. Oh my goodness, we were almost out of time. But wow, what a... Oh! I'm a dumb. Why'd I do that? Go, 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 go. Slap it. Slap that one. There we go. Oh boy, 9, 8, 7. Ooh, block. No, come on. Please. Oh, was that the correct... Is that the only exit? I bet that's the only exit, isn't it? Oh man, this level is really good. I like this one. All right, it's got a nice semblance of... I don't know if progression is the right word, but it's that concept of you have to like change the way you're thinking throughout the whole thing. And I think that's a really neat feeling in a level, that if you can accomplish it correctly, if the level is good at doing that, is whenever you're faced with quantum shifts or paradigm shifts in what you're doing. Like that's an interesting it's an interesting design element. Alright, I'm trying to remember how this works. I think we can just do this though. I need to remember I can actually push a block all the way here. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. And by extension I could just prop some up here too. But I'm just going to do this. This may not be as tight as I was thinking it was. There we go. Okay, we got a lot more time now. Yeah, this was a little bit less complex than the solution I had a minute ago. Okay, so now we got to figure out how we're going to get to this exit block here. Okay, let's do... Okay, hang on a sec. No, there we go. I just want to pull some out of here. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. That was all I wanted to do. And I'm going to give that a 5. That was pretty cool. It had a nice tight puzzle. It wasn't like super crazy tight. It was just the right amount. The time limit just made it more interesting, but not overwhelming. And overall, it was just a solid level. I really liked it a lot. Okay, pairing off. I see we've got turtles and we got recessed walls here. I don't know if this is meant to suggest like a path or something. Is this like a wrong parody kind of level? 'Cause I'm beginning to think it is. Is that like what the title was referencing, I wonder? Okay, so far this is working out. Okay, maybe it's working out a little less right now. But the nice thing is... Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought I could step on one of these and it would work out. Okay, so there's a break here that needs to be addressed. Okay, yeah. So it basically is a parody type of challenge. So let's start from here this time. I don't think this is anywhere near as... Yeah, okay, never mind. That was not... I don't think this is anywhere near as punishing as the wrong parody was. But I evidently have to come at that from a different angle. And it's not that. I don't know if the recessed walls and turtles are meant to be like a clue of sorts. I don't see how they are, but I mean, who knows? I could be very wrong about that. It's this section up here. This is the one that's been giving me some grief. So if I can come at it from this angle, I can do that. And that actually might be the trick there. I need to come at it from that angle. But how do I do that without ruining anything else? Can I do... something like this. Yes, I can. But then I just wasted that, so that's not going to work. I can't enter it from here either. Like, this has to be this, right? Like, that's... I'm pretty sure you can't get at this from anywhere else. I know that there's like a mathematical proof or something for solving the wrong parity. The original Pi Guy level, that is. I don't actually know what that is, but I know that that exists. And right now, I'm wondering if maybe the... Well, no, you do have situations where you have to go through series of turtles or recessed walls, so you don't alternate between them. I'm just looking at the time limit, and I'm just wondering if that's a clue in some way, and... Or not the time limit, the layout. The time limit is the bold time for the wrong parity, I know that. Let me see here. So I can come at this from here or here. The problem with this tile right here, is that it leaves this one in the dust, basically. So maybe the solution... Well, no, because if I go here, I'm leaving that one in the dust. There's a few dependencies here that seem a little off. Because this chip right here, and then... Oh, wait a minute. No. If I go here, here, here... Maybe I zigzag it. Maybe that's the way. Like, maybe I do something like this, where I go boom, 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 boom. But then I go like that. Like, maybe I start off, and I can go around this, and then I can section off some stuff here. This area has some contingencies as well, but I feel like that's a little more manageable. So let's do that, actually. Let's go like this. Except I need to end over there, right? Okay, this part is pretty self-explanatory. Thankfully, this is easy. And then we go here. So this mostly works, other than a couple of things being isolated here. If it weren't for that, that would work. Okay. So apparently... I need to not section off so much all at once. So maybe my original idea of doing this is fine. In fact, I bet I have to do that. Let's stick with that because I think that's safe and we should be good. So if I go here, I think that should work? No. I need to save that for later, don't I? Man, okay, hang on. Let's just see. I'm assuming, yeah, that would have left one there as well. But here, this would have totally been fine. I guess it forms a maze at the end. Maybe that's all the significance of that is. This is actually really well designed. I don't know who made this, but it's really well done. As from like a layout perspective. Alright, I'm going to do this. Let's finish this part. And then we go up here, right? Except now we've got the issue of isolating that, which is a problem. How do you handle that? That seems a little strange. I'm just imagining, let me imagine starting here. I could go here, do boom, 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 but then I'm going to leave one there. This whole section is a little off. Like there's something screwy going on with that. So I can do this, but then I'm going to end up leaving one there. And by extension there. How do you handle that one? That's strange. I can try my idea here, but I don't think that's going to help. I don't see a way to accomplish this other than entering here, is what this comes down to. Basically. Unless we just forego the whole ending on the bottom and we end here, which might be possible. I don't know. That might actually be the solution. Yeah. Hang on a sec. Let's give this a shot. Problem with starting with down is that then limits our options. But maybe we start with right. Maybe right is the way to go here. Let's try something. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Actually, I think this might work. Oh. I should have actually paid more attention to this. Yeah, it actually will work. I just made a wrong turn there at the end. Okay. This is a really well done level. It may not be my favorite thing ever, but I will say that the core of it is really well designed, and it's a much more accessible version of the wrong parody, and I really appreciate that. There we go. Alright, so we can just... Oh. Is that not correct? Oh, here we go. We get more of them. That was really cool. I liked that. I'm going to give that a 4. Alright, and we get When My Gobbling Days Are Over. This looks like Glut. Or at least the teeth and exits do. And, oh, I see. I see, okay. This is good. This is a cool concept. I like it. Run! Oops. Somebody posted a Facebook status. I'll get back to you in a little while. Sorry. This is pretty wild, but I like it. Ah, I should have waited. Okay, so obviously I'm just going to be chased around a bunch here, but it's actually kind of fun. Honestly, I like this concept. I just kind of wish I didn't run out of keys so easily, but I guess there are a lot of doors, so maybe... Maybe I just need to get more keys, actually. Because the teeth are helping clear the way in a lot of these cases, so I think, really, the more ideal solution to this might just be to make one lap, and then focus on just evading the teeth instead of getting rid of the keys. I think that might be better. Once you get down here, it's a little less obnoxious. Okay, let's go up here now. Okay, I think we can get... Yeah, we can get into this one. That was pretty cool. I do feel like the core concept is neat. The level didn't exactly have a lot of variation going on with it, but I'll give it a 3. I think it was pretty neat. Let's move on to Solitaire Alignments. Alright, what do we have going on here? Oh, there's an inverter and there's a normal one. Okay. Oh, is this like a logic tutorial? 'Cause I've been looking for one of those. It actually might be. Ooh. It actually might be. Hang on. See, this is what I was hoping some of these logic levels could be. Something that takes the concept and boils it down into something manageable, not something crazy, you know? Alright, so this is going to be interesting. I'm going to need to do some stuff here, aren't I? Let's put that in. I hope I'm not messing this up. So this is an AND gate here. Okay, that opens that up. Okay, so this is a... I forget what this one's called. But that one opens up all of them. Okay. So that's a latch. I forgot how latches work. Okay, I'm trying to understand the point of this. Because I can just push the button. Oh, what do we got going on here? I'm a little nervous about whatever this is. Oh. Ah, okay. And then you have to do this in order to make sure that that goes there. That's really cool. I like that. Oh, wow. We got some stuff going on here with this. Okay, this is a little much. Problem with that button is I don't have a block for it unless I clone one here, but can I even get one out? I suppose I could. There we go. Ooh. I don't understand how that works, but it looks cool, and whatever it's doing, I guess it's on a repeater type thing. It's pretty neat. I'm gonna give that see, that's way more interesting as a tutorial than the original logic tutorial. I'm not sure it's the best one. I'm gonna give it a tentative 4 right now. I liked it. It was pretty decent. Alright, this is my jam. How do I get out of this? What? Okay. How do I do anything here? Do I just have to wait? I mean... Oh wait, can I slap it? I can slap it! That's right, I forgot you can do that. So I take it, the goal here is probably to stuff all the blocks in that room, right? Or to stuff them all in this room. I think it's actually that. Let me move some in here for now. Whoop. Can I not slap it down? I guess I can't. I guess that's not quite as possible, huh? Alright, so now I need to figure out how we're going to pull this off. Let's position you there. So basically this is kind of like a transference Sokoban, and that was a dumb idea. I really need to get that that helmet. Alright, let's I think this is a smart idea, pushing the stuff in here. At least I can say that's helping in some way. Okay, let's push you there and push you there. Okay, so now we've got clearance to do a lot of stuff, basically. So the ultimate goal, I'm guessing, is to get all the blocks in onto the buttons here, right? That makes the most sense to me, at least. Whoa, I do not want to drop that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do not do that. The transfer between helmet and, hook, and all that is a little awkward, I won't lie. It is a little strange, but I don't mind it that much. Oh wait, I've got a helmet on. I can do this. Alright, I just want to make sure that's cleared up at least. That's kind of the important part. Alright, so now we got to bring in blocks everywhere. Yay! So I think this is just going to be a matter of... Hang on, how many are there after this? There's 1, 2, 6, 10, 12. And I see there are 8, 11, 13. Oh wait, I got one here. Right, I forgot about this. Hello. Come out of there. Come on. There you go. Let's make sure we get all these in here. This is a cool concept. It is a little on the tedious side though. Alright, let's get all this here. I also have to make sure the centipede, or paramecium, is back in this room. Alternatively, I guess I could just leave it in a trapped spot like that and then use a block in here. I mean, that's always possible. Not sure we want to do that, per se, but it's an option. Yeah, I think my only complaint with levels that involve this kind of usage of the hook is that they do tend to kind of boil down into dropping the hook and then taking it and everything. Like, I don't know, that element of it kind of gets a little annoying. But I mean, it's still fun. It's still a decent concept. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. So now I just got to figure out what I'm going to do for this cramped last part of this. I need to get something in the corner there. Maybe you do send the paramecium in here. Maybe that is actually part of the solution. I don't know. I need to get one block over into these spots. I basically need to get blocks. I really should just leave out the middle row because I can just shove everything there later. Like, that's possible to just leave out with no consequence. Also, dude, you need to come back in here. Okay. Let's get a bunch of stuff redone here. First of all, let me leave that there for now. I'm going to do that. And then, yeah, let's do that. This feels really awkward, not gonna lie. Okay. That seems a little better, sort of. Let's... hang on, let me put that there. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing something here before I start making the final approach. And there's a time limit too. I haven't even paid attention to that. I'm really nervous about this. I feel like we're doing something wrong here. How do I get something here? That's the real question. It's like, how do you position all these things for the final approach? The more I'm playing this, the more I'm wondering if I do need to trap the Paramecium in there. Honestly, I have to be honest, I'm not really feeling motivated to solve this. It feels very fiddly, and I don't mean that as something fun. That's not something good in this case. I mean, if there was some easier way to get all this in here, that'd be one thing, but I'm not seeing it. It's like you have to undo everything you do, and that's not... It makes it way less enjoyable, for me at least. That's just more of a... Maybe that's just more of a personal preference thing than anything else. I mean, I appreciate that you can undo things. That's really cool. I just wish that... Oh no, I think I just trapped myself. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm not particularly a big fan of this one. It's a cool concept, though, don't get me wrong. I just kind of wish it was a little less... I don't know. Maybe it's just a different type of thinking that you have to use to solve this, and I'm not really seeing what that is. But it's just not for me. Alright, Courage. Oh yeah, I know this one. This is from Pit of Wonder Tiles. And there's bonuses here now. Yeah, we haven't played this one in a while. And I don't know why I did that. That was a little too courageous. Alright. How many bonuses are there? I'm curious. I like that idea just because the core concept of this level, I mean, it's not exactly the most original thing in the world. Even Jeffrey used it in that one level. What was it called? The Liquid Courage level. I forgot the name of it, but it was in Walls of CCLP4. I'm not actually going to go for all the bonuses. I'm just curious how many there are. But, yeah, I mean, I guess to me this was already done in Comfort Zone, technically, in CCLP1, although that had more of a symmetrical layout, so this is a more interesting one. But seeing as this was already... Oh, that's right, there's extra chips, I forgot about that. Seeing as this was already been explored territory, I'm going to give this one a 1. Alright, we've got Filler coming up here. Oh, I see. I take it we have to fill all these spaces? Is that the central conceit here? Okay, this is going to be a thing. Thankfully I've got a helmet, so I can just cram all these guys into a corner and it's not really going to matter. I'm not going to die or anything due to that. This is another one of those levels, kind of like the This Is My Jam level, that does feel a little fiddly. I'm not going to lie. This does feel like you kind of just have to get everything just right in order to succeed, which is not exactly something I like in levels, per se. I do like this challenge of like, hey, you know, you can kind of get them into this Tetris thing where you can do that, you know. That's kind of cool. I like that element of it. I guess that's sort of the challenge here. So like here you can kind of even out all the rows and stuff. Like that part of it I like. That's kind of neat. I also kind of wish pink buttons were used for the clone machine instead of the what you call them? The red ones. This is really awkward. Really awkward. I'm just gonna go and say that. Ah, we're getting stuck. No, help, I can't get out. There we go, that's better. But man, I have to keep going here with this. There's still buttons to press and stuff. Oh boy. Please get out of there. Please get out of there. Okay. The more I'm playing it though, and the more I'm just messing around, the more fun I'm having with it. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's mainly because the central concept is kind of cool. It's just, I wish it were less precise, I guess, than this. I don't know how to describe that. I know I'm making, like, really weird beefs, like, problems I have with the level. Like, I'm not exactly explaining these very well. Okay, come on. Can we please get this filled up? That would be amazing. Oh man, come on. Okay, there. I think... Oh no. never mind. I'm trying not to clone anymore. I don't feel like we need any more. There. Can I get out? There we go. No. Come on. Oh, come on. We are so close. Come on, no. Please don't do this to me, level. Please don't do this. No! Oh, come on. Alright, I'm going to give that a 3. I like that idea. I do feel like it kind of feels like you kind of get a little... not lucky, because there's no actual luck. But it feels like when I would have gotten that right, it probably would have felt like, oh, I just happened to get this correct. Like, I wouldn't have felt like I just, ooh, I can figure it out and do the right thing. There's a little bit of that in the middle. But it's like the overall arc of the level is like, ooh, this is going to be overwhelming. And then, oh, hey, I could like arrange them into rows and stuff. And then once you start doing that, oh no, it's just going to get out of control again. And that third act of the arc is not really what I would call fun, if that makes sense. And that's like the one thing that's really preventing me from actually rating this higher. So I like the idea. I think it's really neat. I just wish there was a little less fiddliness to it. And I wish the third act was a little more, I guess, manageable. But still a neat concept. Alright, Return of the Revenge of the Chip Guards. That's a cool title. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Is this just collecting chips? I heard a bomb go off. I'm a little nervous about collecting the chips around these teleports, admittedly. Oof, this is getting a little chaotic here. Oh boy, get out of there. Oh, we're Melinda. That's right. The blue teeth are gonna chase after us. My bad. Okay. Come on. Come on. These teeth, man. I kind of wish we freed them early so that they could then get sent to blow up the bombs instead of the other monsters, but oh well. We can live with this. We just have to make sure we're on our guard. Ooh boy. There's a lot of activity going on down there. Are those bugs, and is that bug and paramecium, like, are they climbing? It almost looked like they were. Alright, I'm going to give that a 1. It didn't really do anything particularly new. It was just collect chips and avoid monsters. I mean, we've seen that 100 times. But this looks interesting. Quadrathlon. Reach each chip in under the time shown. You can try each challenge any number of times. And it appears to be the same hint everywhere. Alright, 3... Hang on a sec, what? Ah, okay. So I think what we have to do here is we have to put this, like, right here or something in order for it to... Let's do that, because that will give us a little boost. Alright, let's try it again. There we go. Okay, so that worked out. That was pretty neat. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to those. Okay, so what do you have here? Huh. Interesting. I see we're going to have to use the yellow teleports in some way. Is it to go here? Okay, so hitting that, I can just do that now. So maybe the correct solution is just to do that. Oh no, I have to do it in the level, like in the challenge. Like, I actually have to do it. Oh, that's going to be hard. Okay, so I'm going to have to hit both buttons during the time limit. Like, I can't actually... Ooh. How much time do I have for this one? 5.2. Okay, that's a little more than the other ones, thank goodness. Okay, let me think here. I probably need to reach the blue button without yellow teleports. But if I hit it and then I go into here, wait, no. I'm going to do this, aren't I? I'm going to do that, and then maybe this? I guess I can do this. I can just climb out the other way. Let's try it and see how it goes. Oh no, that sounded like a bad noise. How do you do this one? This is interesting. So I'm going to have to hit both buttons, and yet... Unless the solution really is just to jump into a teleport... Okay, I think I need to hit the green one second, if that's the case. Maybe I just need to go here like this. Maybe that's all I need to do. Is that it? I mean, I guess we give it a shot, right? The nice thing is if we do run out of real time on the level, then at the very least, we know what some of the things are. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not nearly enough. Whew, man, I don't know. The thing is, I can't use any of the spaces here unless I can... Hang on, I can put a teleport here, right? Can I send that tank to hit a button? I can. I bet that's what you do. You send the tank to hit a button, and then you go do something else. That feels off, though. I don't know. I feel like that still wouldn't be optimal, but we can try it. Oh, oops. Actually, wait a minute. No, I need to switch that. But with that done, hang on a sec. Is it possible to get both tanks with yellow teleports to get out of the way so I only have to press the green button? Like, maybe that's a trick. Maybe I have to like isolate the tanks off. So that way, hang on a sec. I think this is actually what you have to do. I wonder if this is it. Oh no, I just erased the yellow teleports from existence. Oops. Okay. I think that's actually what you have to do, though. Like, maybe you have to send that tank somewhere else. Not where we were doing it. I think that was a dumb idea. But I think if I went over here and I sent one of you guys in that direction, like that, and then let's send the other one some other place. Like, why don't we just send the other one over here? I think that'll be good. We can do that. It's probably a better idea than what we were trying to do earlier. Alright, so now, with that done, we should be able to now set up a a thing here. So after I hit this, I can just plop down right in here. I bet that's what you do. Let's give it a shot. Let's give this one a shot. Yeah! We did it, man. Okay. That was a cool puzzle. I really liked that one a lot. That really tested like your assumptions of the level, and I liked that. Okay. I'm gonna go to the this one next because we know how to do this one. This one is thankfully really easy. Yeah, that one is really nice. Alright, we haven't even looked at these other two yet. Okay, so this seems to be just a matter of setting up the flamethrowers. So this is kind of like Lights Out from the original CC2 set. How do I get over there? Oh, whoops. Wow. Okay. The one thing about that tank room I will say is kind of a bummer is that it is a little tough to redo all that, but I'm probably just overreacting here. How do you get over there? That seems... Hang on. Yeah, how do you get over there? Because obviously I have to set all this stuff up prior to getting over there. Like, I don't think there's a way around that. Whoa! Oh my! Okay, that was a loud one. I was not expecting that to happen. Whew, man, that scared me out of my skin, man. Okay, so from here I can just go right in. Okay, good. Apparently I wasn't hitting it at just the right time. Alright, let's go over here. Do this one next. I guess we're not done with the thunderstorms yet. Alright, let's check this one out next. It looks like this is an ice-related one, which looks fairly manageable. So I take it the general gist of this is just get the skates. If that's the case, we can just do that. And just go through here. Oh, and that was a dumb way to do it. Really lightning. Now I'm going to have my concentration all thrown off. Oh, that's not the correct answer. That's not the correct answer. Okay, let's do that. I bet that's it. I have to remember that there is no boosting in this rule set. Ah! Really? Okay, is there anywhere else that would be... I guess I could go here. Let's try that. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty neat. I liked that one. So really, the room that's the toughest one is this one. This is the main one that's hard. And I'm wondering if I could just get one tank over there. Like, is that... Can I just do that? Is that all I need, really? Whoop. There we go. Okay, so now that I got that in place, can I just do this without any real issue? I think I actually can. I just need to reverse that. There we go. So actually that's even easier. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're done. That was a fun level. I really liked the idea of it. It is a little bit of a twist having this room, though. But it's a welcome one. I do like it. I'll give that one a 4. That was neat. That was a neat one. Alright, spoil the broth. Oh no, not another level involving mimic cloning or whatever. Alright. Oh, hello. Okay, so you don't actually collect chips. That's kind of neat. Oh, and I can't go down there. Ah, I see. I have the door, I have the key, but you don't. Okay, I'm cloning a lot more of them now, which is probably not good for my health. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Alright. Maybe it's just a matter of just going down. Except not. Okay, so the exit's there. Let's try to end there. Can I end there? Problem with this method is that now I'm trapping myself. Go fast enough in any direction, the clone machine won't be working as hard. What? Oh, so apparently if I speed through the level, it's not gonna... That feels questionable. I don't know. Okay, let's do that, so that way they're... Okay, now that one's next to me. Whenever you get one next to you, that's a bad sign. That's not good. Now there's one next to me again. That's... I don't know how I feel about this one. There's some weird level concepts here. I like a lot of them, but there's still some pretty odd ones. Yeah, that was not smart. Also, wait, 10 chips remaining? I only see... Were there 9 up there, or were there 6? See, it's this part here. Yeah, there's definitely the exact number. I don't know how I feel about this one. This one's a little questionable in my book. See, now that whole column is dead. Like, I can't even... The problem is, like, I don't have, like, a place to oof onto so that they don't start infecting the chips as bad. Like, that's... See, now they're all there, so it's like, how do you even... What's your recourse now when they're all scrunched up like that? Especially when everything is literally a button. Like, do I have to kind of work my way from here out toward... No, because then I can't even do that. How do you even handle that? I'm gonna watch the solution. I'm sorry. I know I keep doing this video, but it's just one of those levels where my mind and what the level is doing are just not melding. Okay. See, this is one of those cases where it feels like I just have to do the thing that just happens to be the right thing. And I understand, by the way, before anyone says it, I understand a lot of levels can be summarized that way. I get that. But in this case, because of the limited viewing window and everything, it's like you kind of have to just use guesswork in order to do that. I'm going to give that a 1. I was not a fan of it. I feel like Filler was a much more interesting and fun doppelganger level. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. I'm sorry to whoever designed that one. Joint effort. Oh, is this a multiplayer level? I think it is. It is a multiplayer level. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, so how do we get these out? Okay, so that just pushes it to the right. I can't see what's under there. How do I move these out of the way? Oh, I can do that. Okay, this is going to be a little strange. If these were just straight on railroad tracks... Oh, those get stuck now. Oh, no, they don't. How does this work? I don't understand how this works. Okay, I can separate them that way. That's interesting. Oh, that's right, I had to approach them from the top because of reasons. Yeah, this is a little bit, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's awkward. It's the best way I can describe it. It feels awkward. I don't know. So I kind of have to do this then. Okay. I can hide one of those there. Whoops. So it's like top and left go left, right and down go down? Is that how it works? I am really confused with how this is supposed to function. Oh wait. How do I get one of you guys out of there? I can't. I have to actually do it from here. Okay, hang on. So this is kind of like an unscrambling thing. Alright, I need to actually get more ice blocks out of that and then over there. I think that's the challenge here. Nope. But I can do this, and then if I go there, let me push that on there for now because I really want to get that up there. There we go. Okay, now not you. There we go. Now I feel like we're in a better place to make this work. Nope. There we go. Wait, are we? I'm right back to where I started. No. Railroad tracks are an interesting element, but they're kind of a little frustrating to work with sometimes. I really want to get one of these over to the right, but then the ice block is not helping that. I think that's what's causing the main issue here. Like, I can't get that over there, no matter how hard I try. Like, it always just goes down. Oh, there! That goes right, for some reason. Alright, let's try this now. I'm going to put you there, and then you're going to go up, and then... Hang on. You're going to go there for now. Let's put you here. Nope. Stop doing that. There! Thank you. I don't understand how that really works, per se. See, like, how do I get you down? Do I have to push you from here? See, apparently I do, but the problem is then it moves the opposite direction of where I want it to go. And that's not fun. It's just like, why are you doing that? That's not cool. So I might as well just go ahead and do kind of what I did earlier, where I do that, basically. I'm going to spend all my time in this one room. Just watch. Okay, Now, how do I get you out of there? There we go. So now I got to get you out of there, and then do something like that. And then, nope, 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 nope. You go down. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Oh wait, no, it is supposed to be an arrow block. I'm an idiot. I was... all that work, and I was supposed to do that. No, 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 no. You don't do that. You go here. Okay. You do that. Okay, I think this will work a little bit better now that there's not a... well, maybe I spoke too soon. Getting things off of here is really bizarre. I'm just going to say that. I'll put you there. Like, getting things down onto this level over here feels awkward. And that's not a good thing. How do I do... hang on. My brain is trying to wrap itself around this again. That's right, I have to do this. Then I have to do this. Man, what a mess. No! Don't go there. Why are you doing that? That's so silly. How can I guarantee you go down here? There. I have to actually push you with another block. It just feels so weird to do that. Okay, I can do this, right? Nope. I wonder if part of it is that because these are directional, is that affecting how they're traveling on the railroads? I'm really curious about that. Because here, if I push it all the way there, then I have a chance to push it down. Maybe that's what's affecting it, is the fact that you're going on a trajectory with the railroads. See, now I can actually push that. Like, that makes sense. But I have to go all the way here in order to extract it for inclusion there. Okay, maybe it's not quite the silliness I was thinking it was. But still, that was a little bit annoying. Alright, so now I can go here and clear... I can not go there, apparently. Let's do this instead. Okay, I'm a little nervous about whatever this is going to involve, but let's find out. Okay, really? I could not see that, and... man, I was thinking this level was going to be a lot of fun, but so far it's kind of turning into a little bit of an annoyance. Which is sad because there's some legitimately interesting things about this. And so far, it's kind of just been more tedious and weird and annoying than anything else. And that's a shame, because I really like this concept. Okay, let's go here, like that. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this part. You really just had to, like, reverse course, kind of like you would in... as if you were Chip, in order to make this work. I think that's the key to all this. See, now I can go here. Yeah, it makes sense now that I'm looking at it within the own internal logic of the game. It's more of just a thing that doesn't feel intuitive when you first play it. But after you experiment with it for a while, it's less annoying. Alright, so now we're back here again. Let's wait to go down there. Okay, then you go here, like that, and then you clear that. Let me actually back up here. I really want Melinda to go in first, for obvious reasons, now that we know. And I know I could have window shopped that, by the way, but I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. Okay. So it looks like Chip needs to go here, and then Melinda. See, this is at least fair. I can see that I have to be here in order for Melinda to then bounce off of me. I'm not sure if that was the correct character to choose for that, and now I'm a little worried because, ooh boy, Melinda's going to be the one getting this, and that could be bad. Except, wait a minute. Actually, no, I can set this up the way I want. Now the question is, oh no, I can't actually extract this. I can't actually undo the... Oh wait, no, I can. I can do... I learned my lesson from New and Improved Life, guys. I can set up a partial post like this. The question is it a matter of getting the paramecium to do stuff? So I think it is. Let's put you there, and then... Okay, you're safe. Good. There we go. Haha! You got blown up. Alright, so now I just gotta make sure... Let's put it there. And then there. Alright, now we can move on. Okay, obviously Melinda needs to pick that yellow key up. Okay, so now Chip, I'm assuming, goes into that room while Melinda goes into the... Whoops, the other... Come on, there we go. This area. I have no idea what that's doing, but I'm assuming it's doing this. Yes, okay. What in the world? I am lost. Unless there's a block here, I'm not sure how I can hold that down. I see that there's stuff over there, but... Is there something I'm accomplishing by pushing that button? Wait. Oh, that also controls the trap. Oh. So how do I get in there with Melinda, then? Oh, I have to set up a yellow teleport-y deal in there. I see. Okay, hang on. Alright, Melinda, go back here. This is the one thing about yellow teleport levels that is annoying, is that they do involve a lot of back and forthing like this. Back and forthing. Yeah, that's a word. I guess we could just instantly get a teleport here. Like, that shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so now that we got that in place, let's move you there. Okay, now we can do this. This feels weird. Okay. Okay, now we get blocks, which I'm assuming... Whoops. My window deactivated again, because that's always fun. I hate it when that happens. But the nice thing about this is that... Hang on. Let's do this little trick again. And let's put you there. Why not? Let's temporarily deactivate the network for now. There we go. Alright, now let's do this. I don't think I can transmogrify any of this, so... Okay, this is a little oh, I see. I have to get Melinda on the ice first. Okay. Is this the answer? I'm assuming the answer is yes. That seems to be correct? Question mark? Okay, I'm about to lose... Well, I don't have any items, so... I have to assume that those are pointed up, so once I get the helmet, I should be good. Let's assume the helmet is the correct answer here. Alright, so now we're going to have a situation in which Melinda is going to need to go here and do something with this. Okay, this is a little strange. So somehow, I'm going to need one of them to control the tanks, right? I can't really tell which one, but I'm a little worried that if I don't push this, or if I don't get rid of that, then we're kind of screwed. I guess I just have to make a really... Well, hang on. Would the tank travel on that? I think the answer is yes, because we saw teeth travel on it in Strange Dance. So, I have to assume the answer is yes. But, if I stand here with the helmet on, I think I should be fine. And I think that's actually the solution here. Alright, let's try some stuff here. I'm assuming we do this, and then with his helmet power, Chip goes there. Okay, there's some stuff going on here. Okay, so Melinda's now going to have to do something with this. Okay, I see that that's going to be like a turnstile of sorts. So what is going on with this block? Like, what's this all about? Does it matter? I'm assuming yes, in a way. Oh no, that was supposed to go down, wasn't it? That was supposed to go down to the bomb. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Why did I think that was going to work? Why did I think that was going to work? I think we were like right at the end too. Can I salvage this? That's the question. Yeah, I don't think so. Man, here I was hoping that this would be it. Yeah, I was gonna try to drop the helmet and then get out. I didn't think that was gonna work. All right, I think we've seen enough of the level. I'm gonna give that a 4. Well, actually no, a 3. I'm gonna give that one a 3. I liked it, but I'm torn on it because that yellow teleport stuff did get a little long in the tooth after a while. I liked the way it worked, and I'm thankful that it didn't involve any further, craziness on the part of Chip and Melinda to make that work, because the yellow teleports could get really, really nasty, if you're not careful. I did like that tank section. I thought that was pretty neat, but I got dumb at the end, and that was my fault. I'm assuming that that's all there was. I can look at the map and just see. Just to make sure I'm making an informed vote here. Can I unhide the map? Show map. Here we go. Oh yeah. The ending probably would have involved Chip using his helmet power to send this bug into a circle here, and then they both go into the exit. Okay. So it's actually really simple at the end of the day. I like the fact that the size of the level was not overwhelmingly huge. That was also pretty nice. Because that, what was it? New and Improved Life, that was definitely pretty large in scope for what it was trying to do. Overall, I liked this one. I'm just kind of torn on some of the sections. This first part is kind of weird still. The yellow teleports do get a little bit long. But overall, I enjoyed it. Let's see what's next. Thank you. Have an ice day. Okay. Definitely have never heard those puns before. Okay. So... oh, wow. Okay, there's a tank there. Is any spot safe? Okay. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about that. There's some inconsistency with where this is, like how this functions, just because of the rhythm of the sliding coinciding with the switching for the tank paths. How do you get down there without completely... I mean, I guess you could just leave the skates somewhere and offset tanks, maybe? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this either. Tell you what, why don't we do this? There we go. Wah! Oh man, that was nerve-wracking. Okay, what are we doing with this? I see we've got a fire thing there. That looks unpleasant. I don't know if I want to go in that. Is there something I missed in the previous room? Please tell me there's not. If that's... please tell me there's not something I missed in that room. Oh wait, these are all solid. What? Okay, I have no idea what's going on with this. Yeah. This level is a little questionable. There's an arrow, like that forms the shape of an arrow. But that doesn't lead to anything. I am not a fan of this. I'm just gonna be straight here. This is not... the way this dodging is working out is just not fun. I'm gonna try to explore some of the other parts of the level. But... yeah, this is very questionable from a dodging perspective. Like, it's already enough whenever you have, like, balls all going in weird ways. Like, how could I have avoided that? That's... like, you know those levels with, like, chaotic ball patterns that all just crisscross each other? It's like that, but this is on steroids because you're having to deal with this pattern of monsters that's like really difficult to parse. I'm gonna skip this one too. I'm not gonna dignify this level with playing through it. I'm not a fan of this. This is... I'm just gonna watch the replay at this point. This is just not a level I can get behind. I guess we could have just gone through the slide here, but would that have helped us? I'm assuming that, yeah, we can get those. But that actually makes it in some ways even worse. I mean, the fact that we have to prolong the the dodging until after we do that makes it even worse, in my opinion. I can't say I'm a big fan of that. So all that stuff on the right was pretty much pointless, huh? Yeah, that's getting a 1. Alright, let's start this up again. Man, I am not solving a lot of levels here. I feel bad for not doing that. Phospholite potentiometers. Okay, I'm guessing doing that's not actually part of the solution. I just thought it'd be kind of funny. Ooh. Oh. So I take it I had to like send these off to spots around here. That's kind of cool. But I see one issue with it that we're going to need to address here, and that is that I can't actually flick anything in this rule set. So we're going to have to come up with entry points that can work. And I think this is the one for this section here. This is kind of cool, but it is a little on the tedious side. At least from the perspective of getting this to... getting each block to where it needs to be and all that. So this one has a path to follow. I mean, they all have paths to follow. I mean, that's kind of evidence, but... yeah, I was really hoping to get that over there in time. My only hope is that there aren't any blocks that are going to start requiring specific conditions. So we have 8 left. Man, that's a lot. Or at least it feels like a lot. Okay, how am I going to do this? I need to figure out a way to make this work, because I think the only way I can actually make it work is to go up top. This is an interesting idea. I'm not sure it's like something I want to see in an official set, though. Because really, this is kind of coming down to a bit of a waiting game. Like, if this were more condensed and like turned into an actual puzzle where you had to figure out a path, that'd be kind of cool. And there are some paths here that are kind of like that. Like, this one I would say is a little more challenging than some of the other ones. But, I don't know. It's not too hard to start tracing paths out after a while, which kind of makes the level a little more trivial than I think the designer probably intended for it to be. So yeah, cool concept so far. Oh, I probably have to go here, don't I? I do appreciate that there are cross spots like the floor tiles to help you get some flexibility in place. Okay, where am I going with this? I think there's one there. This one's kind of cool. I like this one. But yeah, this isn't really much of like an actual challenge. It kind of feels more like work than anything else, and that's... I hate saying that because that feels like an insult, but really it's less of an insult and it's more of like a statement about why certain levels work versus others. And now I'm realizing I'm probably gonna have to start carrying some of these really far, depending on how much I'm straying from the intended path, which could be an issue. Like, I'm guessing I want to use a different block for that, because I really need to get one over to the right side. I'm not really sure how you could have made this, like, from a solving perspective, more enjoyable, other than just making it smaller. Because the scaling of this feels way too big. Like, way too big. Okay. Thankfully, none of the blocks are like, you know, you have to use an ice block here, or you have to do this one here. There's some flexibility despite the length, which is kind of nice. Okay, that one's not as bad because the paths switch up enough to make it a lot less tedious. Okay, I see we got 2 of the remaining 3. Or here's the other one. Alright, where are the... Okay, here we go. They're right here. I guess you could just, like, push a few at a time in the way. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, the switch paths, the cross paths, are definitely what make the level feasible. Otherwise, the toggling would get in the way. Or the alternating walls, I should say, would get in the way. Yeah, this is definitely a long one. But we'll get it. I just hope we didn't do anything wrong prior to now. Alright, is there any other block that we missed? I mean, obviously there is, but... Oh, here it is. It's way up here. Oh, this is going to be a trip. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. Oh, I'm torn on what to rate this, because on one hand, neat concept, right? But I would say poor execution. And I hate to say that, because the concept's so cool. But I have to be honest here, I'm probably going to be giving this a 1. For what this level is accomplishing, I just don't feel like it's really doing much to make itself enjoyable. It felt way longer than it needed to be. I'm gonna give it a 1. Alright, Nondum Exitus. This looks like another one of those H2O style aesthetic levels. Don't step on red buttons more than 3 times. Okay. Like total 3 times? Or each red button? I'm assuming total. Alright, first of all, I should have checked. Is this area where you go to exit? Probably if there's a suction boot. Okay, there is a series of buttons over there. I see some force floors here. But that's probably not something I want to be playing with. So I pressed once. Question though. Okay, I see we're going to go around there. How do you escape these force things, if you even can? Can I get these? Where do I go after this anyway? Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but I seem to recall there being a level Joshua Bone once made that did this concept where once you reached a certain point in the level, like a cloned chip, or like a cloned player character, in this case Melinda, would somehow go into the exit and solve the level for you even though you're not in the exit. And that's... I don't know how I feel about that here. It's one thing if there's a hint that tells you this, or something that says, hey, you just need to go to the place that's impossible to get out of, and all that. But as such, A, I didn't find the level super interesting. And then B, that's there, so I'm going to have to give this one a 1 as well. I just wish there was a little more context for what was going on. If that was there, I think that it would have been a little bit more enjoyable. But anyway, one good turn. Okay, I think I see the crux of this. We got to just make sure we don't trap ourselves, right? Oh, I see. We go back. Ah. That's kind of cool. So you always have to turn no matter what. Okay, I get it. That's pretty neat. An interesting concept, too. I mean, it's not exactly, unless there's something we haven't seen yet, it's not exactly the hardest idea in the world. Unless I was supposed to go here last, which is entirely possible. Yep, I think I was. Man, okay. I should have been paying more attention there. Okay, so I can't actually get to that area from here. So I'm going to need to resort to some new tactics to do that. We'll do that instead. So you kind of have to, it's a maze, and you kind of have to plot out how you're going to tackle it. I think the exit area is visible, so that is fair. I shouldn't be, I'm not going to deduct any points from the level or anything because of that. These thin walls here are really interesting, though. The one thing I am hoping with this is that the level is not going to turn into a, oh hey, you need to re-travel through all this stuff over and over again. Except now you... okay, I guess not, because that worked. Okay, I'm going to have to get back there, though. That's a bit of a bummer. But 52 chips left is not bad. Nothing to sneeze at. And I do like this idea. This is kind of neat. Okay, there we go. We got that one. I know there's a way to... you could be way more optimal with stuff like this. I'm just kind of going for the chips that I can very obviously get to, and that is admittedly what landed me in the exit area, that previous attempt, but hopefully, oh, another Facebook notification, hopefully that won't be the case this time around. I do feel like this upper left corner is a gateway to a few too many things in some ways. Okay. How do I go over there? Hang on. I'm not sure how you can do that. From here, at least. Oh wait, I can't go over there. Whoops. Yeah, this right side is definitely tricky to navigate. And I think I need to approach this from the upper left yet again, it seems like, in order to even get to that. That is the one thing, unless I'm just missing something, and of course I probably am, but that is the one thing about this that is a little iffy for me, is that I feel like the upper left is used maybe a little too much here. Now, how do you get over there? Because we couldn't figure out how to get there last time. This is really interesting as a maze idea. Okay, here we go. Finally. Okay. Thank goodness we got that. Okay, now I think it's just the exit stuff, so let's head back that direction. I will say, this is a nice use of the helmet, because it feels like in a lot of these levels, the helmet is just used as a monster deflector or something, which is a little unfortunate, I have to admit. So that was pretty cool. I'm going to give that a 3. It was a little too rigid in places with the left side, but it's totally fine. It's not like the level suffers for it that much. It's a neat concept. It's not necessarily my favorite concept, but I did enjoy it. So, ooh, it's a pregnancy announcement from one of my best friends. Yes! Awesome. He made a Super Mario Maker 2 level. I wish I could show this on the screen, but he made a Super Mario Maker 2 level just for this. That's funny. Oh, I'm gonna watch that later on. Okay, to each his own. This looks like the walls of like this layout and everything. So I can't go through the teleport, but I can go here. Oh yeah, this is definitely Okay, what in the world are we doing here? Oh. Hello. Do I get all these? I'm assuming yes. Let me go back to the start and just note the order. So it's Fireball, and then Bug, Glider, and then that thing. Wow. The Paramecium. Okay, what does this say here? This area is for bonus only. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Thank you for telling me that, by the way. Okay, so Fireball is going to go here. The Bug is probably going to go here. Glider here, and Paramecium here. So let's do that. So what exactly are they all going to do? They're all going to go through this, and so the first two are kind of obvious, but then things get a little hairy after that. I'm assuming they're supposed to hit that, though. Is that the idea? The Fireball, I don't believe should be an issue. We can just... No! I didn't mean to push that! That's silly. Okay. Nope! I did not mean to get rid of those. Okay. I need to be really careful about that. So if this is another Walls of CC2LP1 Mobius level, I gotta be honest here, this is another level that feels very much like its original counterpart. Alright, And then next is going to be the bug. Okay, so that's just going to go through without any issues. So we'll just do this. I wish you could just instantly get back to the start. Like that'd be nice. So, okay, yeah, so it looks like they're just gonna open up the path to the exit. Alright, so the next one's the glider, and that one's gonna be a little more interesting. Because now we gotta figure out a way to get this. Ooh. Paramecium is also going to be a potential issue. Except not, because, well, wait a minute. You know what, it's not really a problem because I can actually access all of this from here, so that's not going to be as bad. Oh wait! I've got a helmet. I've got a helmet. I don't have to worry about that. I don't even have to use the block. I've got a helmet. Duh. So someone left a comment, I think it was David Ray or someone left this comment mentioning that on one of the first packs I played, I think it was A World So Cold was the level. I totally forgot that I had a helmet on, and that meant that I could just avoid worrying about blobs hitting me. And I completely forgot about that for some reason. I don't know why I forgot about that, but for some reason I did. Alright, so now we, like, I was trying to avoid those blobs the whole time. Okay, there's another bonus flag there. Okay. So now he's going to go in there. There we go. And that should be it. Yay! I'm giving that a 1. It's too much like the original level, and for that reason, without like offering anything particularly new, and for that reason I'm not exactly the biggest fan of it. Alright, Trans-Pacific Partnership. Alright, I think I see how this works, except I just royally messed it up. Let's do that. And then let's do that, and then let's move you over here, and then we'll do that. What does this say, by the way? Use the S key to switch between characters. Okay. Neato. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing here. No! That was poorly timed. Very poorly timed. I keep forgetting that I don't have to worry about killing myself with these. It's only doppelgangers. Okay. That was a lot more quick than I was expecting with the return rate here. There we go. Oh. Oh. That's pretty cool. Okay. I can dig it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now I get to... one of us gets to turn into Melinda, it would seem. Let me get out of there just to be safe. Now, do I want to do anything here? I don't think so. So let me drop those for now and we'll go through here. Or not. Ah. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so now we apparently... Hang on a sec. How are we supposed to do this? So I can go around one way, but then my buddy has to go around the other way, and then... What? Okay, one of us has to go through one of these things. We know that. Question though is there like a point at which I can, because I can't swap the keys. I mean, that's not possible. How in the world do you do this? I mean, I guess I have to go through here. Oh wait, I can just open it up for the other one. I'm being silly. Okay, that was kind of neat. I mean, I will admit, I feel like the range of what you can do with two characters from a tutorial perspective wasn't really explored very thoroughly there, but I did like what was there. I'm gonna give that one a 4. I liked it, but I feel like I don't understand what the transmogrifier was for. I'm guessing that had to do with doing the toggle walls, because I thought we were about to go into, oh hey, you know, one character can be Chip and one character can be Melinda, and now they do different things instead of just the same thing. I kind of wish this level had that, but I'm going to give it a 4. I thought it was neat. Alright, Flame Changer. Okay, that's kind of scary. Okay, this is going to be a thing, I can tell. So, yeah, look at this wild set of patterns we got going on here, guys. This is pretty nuts. I like it. I'm assuming there's like a ridiculous logic circuits system that's making all this possible, isn't it? Oh, there's even more going on. Tell you what, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, that section over there does kind of remind me a little bit, though, of Ladder from the original game, which is cool. I think that's an underrated level, by the way. Ladder from CC1. It's weird because that level has been, I feel like it's been kind of unfairly treated for being tedious in a lot of ways. And I get the reason why someone would say that. Also, I think I see the kind of the gist of this. So let me put these in places where I did not mean to press that. I promise I did not mean to press that. That was really dumb. But yeah, I really like the way it feels, because I feel like a lot of levels in CC1 just kind of did sort of like a, oh yeah, you know, whatever, we're either gonna do kind of a whatever thing, like Playtime is a really good example of this, where there's like so many things going on that after a while they never really had like a common theme going through them. But then on the other end of the spectrum, you had levels that were a little bit too homogeneous. And there wasn't like there were barely any levels, I should say, that felt like they were in between those two things. And Ladder feels like a rare example of that, where it felt like there was more to it than just one thing. Like there was one theme to it, but it felt like there was more to it than just that one thing. And I liked that. That was neat. I thought that was really neat. Okay. Let me do something like that, so I can at least get something up here. I see what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to do something that involves getting this off, it looks like, and then... Oh, wait a minute. Houston, we've got a problem. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe we do. I don't know. Basically, we've got an issue here with being able to separate these two. These two are a bit of a problem, but maybe if I'm not quite so hasty about this part. Let's do something like that, maybe? I feel like we're not really solving this, though. We're just kind of running in circles. So if I push that up, I feel like that deadlocks the whole thing. And that's not good. What exactly is going to happen when I hit that, though? Is that going to, like, start a big chain reaction of blocks going down? I'm assuming we have to put these all on the flamethrowers. That makes, or the, I keep calling them flamethrowers, the flame jets. I know that they're not really called flamethrowers, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Does that really help? And I don't think it does, because unless I do this, maybe? So maybe if I work on doing this first, like that, and just making sure those are there, the rest of this might actually become a lot simpler than I was thinking. Ooh, why don't we go... Okay, never mind, why don't we not go and do that? Let's do that, and then something like this. This is a really weird Sokoban puzzle, but it's a really cool one, and I like it. I like the way it functions. It's really neat. Alright, so now... I feel like maybe I put these two down here too quickly. That might have been a little foolhardy, and now I've kind of gotten into another going in circles situation here. Except maybe not. No, hang on, I think I did. Oh yeah, I feel like I think I cooked this now, especially with that move. Man, how do you do that section? That's interesting. I'm gonna go there first. Let's take a look at it. I am liking this though. This is a neat concept. Definitely a very neat concept. And who knows, I'm probably just making this way more complicated than it ought to be. Which is kind of a recurring refrain for me when it comes to levels, and I think I just deadlocked it yet again. Way to go, me. Yeah. Why am I so bad at this? I don't know why. It's so bizarre. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. I mean, it feels like a really simple puzzle, right? You just get this off, this bottom one into the middle, and then it becomes really complex from there. Alright, so that initial setup helps a little bit, sort of. Wait a minute, is it just this simple? It actually might just be this simple and I'm being an idiot. Yep, it is. It's this simple. Oh, except I forgot to turn that around. No. Oh boy. Okay, let's rest assured in the fact that, or the possibility, I should probably more accurately say, that it's probably that simple, if I weren't being a dum-dum about it. Right? It's probably that simple? Maybe, question mark? I don't know. Yeah, I definitely cooked it. Why is this giving me so much trouble? I feel like this is not a... And there I go again with inactivate... Ah, stop! There we go. Inactive window stuff again. Alright. Let's try this again. This time with a little less fail, I hope. Okay, I think this was a pretty decent idea. I just needed to make sure that these were down here first. Like that. Instead of doing what I did a minute ago. And then going here. There we go! That's not that hard. Yeah! That's cool. I liked that. That was pretty neat. Okay. What else have we got? We got tanks. I want to look at this other puzzle first. At least we know how to solve that one now. Whoa! Oh, man. I did not see that. I did not see that. Okay. That just made me go, wah. Okay. Okay, what is it that we're doing here? Okay, this is definitely a ladder situation. How am I supposed to... Oh, I see. I go down here. That is slick. That is really slick. Except that was death. And death is not slick, kids. Do not choose death. Because death is not the slick option in life. It is the bad option in life. The ghost is definitely a little nerve-wracking, but I get why it's here, you know. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Okay, that's actually a lot simpler than I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, hi. Somehow that did stuff. Was that wrong? I feel like somehow that was not correct. Let me give this to the ghost and see what happens. I'm guessing that this will cause it to hit the tank button. Oh, man. That's clever. I liked that. That was... I liked how it's like, hey, you thought the room was done, but guess what? You got more. There's more to do, man. There's way more going on than you thought. It was a little trick there. I like little tricks when they're like that. That's pretty neat. Okay, so now we're gonna do this, and I'm now totally forgetting how to do it. This could be problematic. Except not. I got it. I really liked how this worked. It was a really neat solution. It was like, it's so satisfying to watch all these blocks come down. It's like, oh no, we're gonna get crushed. Oh, we did not get crushed. We made it. Yeah, baby. No! Oh, I hit right in panic and I blew it. Totally blew it. I see, though, that we're going to be getting all this stuff to exit, though, which is nice. This whole the flamethrower thing here, or flame jet thing, is so neat. I really like the way that worked. So I guess all those flame jet buttons over there activate after you go down, right? Like, there's something there that's pushing those. They're doing something to those. I'm not sure if they're being pushed or they're clone things. But yeah, like as soon as I get the yellow key, I wonder how that's triggered. That'd be really interesting to find out. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's continue onward. Hopefully we won't fail again. Oh wow, that was close. I keep forgetting how I do this too. I think it's just pushing this up, right? Yeah. 'Cause all in all, this puzzle is not actually hard. It's just, I was making it out to be way worse than it actually is. You just kind of have to logically deduce what the order is, and that's not so bad. It's so cool. I'll never tire of seeing that, for sure. Also, I'm thankful the dodging out here is not that difficult, despite what I'm doing there. I'm gonna give that a 5. That was a neat dodging / puzzle level. I liked how it had a theme of fire. It worked with it. It was not, you know, it didn't deviate from that. It had some neat ideas. And much like Ladder, there was something that thematically connected it. So yeah, 5 stars out of 5. I'm totally gonna go with that. Water pockets. Okay. What is this? Okay. Apparently, the tanks disappeared during that weird time there. Wait a minute, is this Chamber Bomb? This looks like Chamber Bomb. It's Chamber Bomb, isn't it? Oh, right, I lose my wow. I lose my boots as soon as I go in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we obviously do not want to go into that. Let's figure out what else we can do. So the gliders, I don't think they're going to really do anything productive out here. They're just going to cause chaos. Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, it was a choice? I don't know how I feel about that. That's getting a 1. Alright, 5 Finger Rapids. Alright, so we're Melinda, and we got a hook, and... Are there... Oh... I see. We don't have any hiking boots, so we're going to have to be really careful about how these are... Yeah. Okay. I am thankful this is untimed. I'm just going to say that. I'm very, very thankful this is untimed. How in the world are we going to get a lot of these, though? Yeah, I feel like we're kind of... Ooh. This is a neat idea. Like, a really neat idea. But I'm a little worried about the point at which we're probably going to get to a few chips, or, you know, maybe not even that, and then we're going to get stuck. Like, I'm just accidentally pulling blocks here. This is not intentional. And that's kind of what worries me a little bit. Like, is this... How carefully was this sculpted out, so to speak? Because I'm kind of trying to, like, do a serpentine sort of, you know, run through this as far as how the path is, but... And I'm kind of creating this maze for myself, which is cool. But, like, if I push that block to the right, that's definitely going to cook the level. I mean, I know that that's going to cook the level. Like, this is not so bad, because here... I know for sure that at least there... Whoops. I kind of hope there's extras. Please let there be extras. But given the chip count, I'm a little concerned that that's not going to be the case. Oh no. And I'm trapped. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to solve this. This is, this feels really daunting. Like, from a... like, just from going through and doing all this, like, man. I guess if I was systematic about it, it wouldn't be as bad. Like, if I just went through each row, for example, and got every chip, and pulled all the blocks in mostly the same direction or something, maybe that wouldn't be as bad. But then I'm going to have to, you know, then untangle clusters of the blocks. And then when I untangle clusters of the blocks, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Like here, for example, what I'm doing right now, it's going to be a lot more difficult to be consistent about making sure that I'm not, you know, screwing any blocks up. And that's going to be a problem. So, yeah. Let's go down with this one. And let's go right with this one. Like, it's a neat idea. I like this idea. In fact, it's a stellar idea in a lot of ways. It's just, I wish it was less fiddly again. I know I keep using that term today, but it really is true with respect to a lot of these levels. it feels like a lot of these levels require an amount of precision that for most players is not going to be something that their brains are going to be thinking about. Like, it's one thing if a level is a puzzle. Like, if it's, you know, I have these blocks, and I have to get the blocks to a location, and you determine what the location is, and then the puzzle is like, okay, so how do we get to the location, right? So then we work on that, and we basically come up with paths for them. This kind of level, on one hand, it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? Because you've got this freedom to go around, so you're not constrained like a lot of Sokoban levels are, where, you know, there's this queer, ooh, I have to go here versus here, you know, kind of thing going on. So that's cool. But, on the other hand, it's also kind of a little bit of a, it's a blessing, but it's a curse. It's like you can go all these places and do all this stuff, and then, on the flip side of that, you've got restrictions you don't even realize exist. That's what's concerning me about this kind of thing, is that there's all this stuff that you don't even realize. Like, if I push this down and go, if I push this left and go down, I'm definitely going to cook the level. So I'm going to do that instead. It's like little things like that are fine, but then, especially when it comes to hooks, you never quite know, like, what you're going to be messing up next, and that's kind of troubling in a way, you know. I want to say I remember seeing a preview of this, and I think it was, I'm trying to remember who does previews. I think it was Chipster who previewed this, which means it's probably a Walls of CC2 level. So this is probably the layout of something. It might actually be Gold Rush, because I know that level had a line of stuff at the bottom. I should actually check what the top of this looks like. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what this is. But yes, thankfully this attempt has been going a little bit more smoothly, which is good. I think another part of the challenge with this is that you kind of have to be really choosy about how you're isolating things, because isolating things is really important in terms of making sure that you're not clustering things together too much. So if you cluster things together too much, you're kind of digging your own grave. Like, if I dragged a lot of these up, that would probably be a bad idea, because I don't want these to intersect with the next cluster. So I like that element of the puzzle. Like, I really do. It's mainly the other stuff that's got me worried, you know. I don't want to go down there. But going down there would be extremely bad. Okay, I'm really nervous about this part. This part, honestly. Okay. Do I want to go down there? I'm not sure. Okay, good. At least the path's open. I was really worried about that. Okay, this is a problem. I see we've got an opportunity here. I think I'm going to have to pull this right and then extract the other ones there, because I don't want to... The left edge blocks are a bit concerning. Okay, there we go. I was really worried that that was going to turn into a major issue. This one, though, still might. Still might. I can do this, though. That helps a little bit. Okay. I think I want to go here first, maybe? No, that... Oh, that isolates it. Oh, except I could do this. I could do that. Okay, good. Whew. That was a close one. I keep forgetting that I have a hook. Like, I should be remembering that, but it's a weird thing to keep track of, and my mind still is not adjusted to that new paradigm of having a hook. Someone, I forget who it was in the comments on one of these videos, mentioned, like, oh yeah, now that you have hooks and dynamite, nothing is safe now. And it's so true, because the limitations that you saddle yourself with in CC1, let me look at the Yeah, I think this upper part, that much space was used in Gold Rush. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was. Because I remember Chipster had a season where he was like posting all kinds of previews on the Discord chat of his set. Which I think is still a work in progress, by the way. Alright, so I'm just going to pull all these up or to the right as much as I can. So if I do that, I think that's going to be safer. Alright, I'm going to work my way around because I'm a little concerned about getting traction there. Yeah, I'll just pull all these apart as much as I can. That I'm a little worried about doing anything with other than that. I hope that doesn't mess up the block over there, but I feel a little safer doing it that way. Okay, good. We got all those at least. Okay, little clusters like this are kind of fun because they kind of challenge you to figure out, okay, here's a way to work around this. You know, there's this issue here. How do I navigate around it? Like, that's a neat concept. And by the way, if I haven't shouted it out in the last 10 minutes, thank you for making this level untimed. I'm just going to go and say it again. That really makes this a lot more workable. I'm a little concerned about this cluster, though. This one has a lot going on. This one has a lot going on. Okay, I don't know if I want to go left there yet. The nice thing is that if you get a block and you pull it, you could set up these situations where you fill in spaces where you got ships in the past with blocks, which is kind of neat. I like that. Like that right there. I can get this one and, well, actually that's, no, I can pull this one. So like that's a good example of that right there. Okay, yeah, I kind of set myself up for that, didn't I? I don't know if there's any extras. It feels like there's a lot left. Let's go here, because I really want to get all these. Okay, this is going to be kind of tricky ground. Except not. Okay, good. Okay, we got 13 left. That's kind of a relief. And actually, there may not be extras. None of this is to be believed. It seems like this would be about 10. Seven, 6, 5, 4. Okay, I'm just... Okay, good. 3, 2, 1, 0. Is that it? Did I actually get everything? I feel like I still had stuff left over. Yeah, I remember there were chips all here at in the original Gold Rush, so it makes sense that they're all replaced with items. Okay, now that I've played the level, and I have been able to solve it, I feel a little less, like, harsh toward it than I did earlier. It's definitely feasible if you get the idea pretty early on, and you know what to do to avoid those kinds of mistakes. I'm going to give it a 4. The only reason why I'm not giving it a 5 is primarily because I still feel like it was a little on the large and possibly too long side. It's still a fun level. I just feel like, I feel like there's going to be someone who plays this who's going to be very frustrated when they have only a few chips left and then there's a mistake that's made. It's one of those things that's kind of, you know, it's like, this would be better if it wasn't scaled so large, but I get that it wasn't made in a Walls of context as well. At least I think that's what it was from. I could be wrong on that too. But as someone who has made levels like that, I get that it's sometimes difficult to, you know, make something work within the space you're using. But this is an official voting situation, and I'm having to kind of just get that out of my mind, the walls of stuff. So because of that, I'm having to lower my rating a little bit. 5-star concept, I would say 4-star execution. Alright, right of way. I'm taking we don't want to collect any chips, right? Okay, let's find our way to the exit. Is that in the upper right? I'm guessing we started in the lower left, so yep, it's there. That's kind of cool. Okay, I think this is it. Just go in here and we're done. Neat idea, but I kind of wish there was more going on, like maybe monsters to dodge or something. I think that would have made it more interesting. I'm going to give that a 1. I don't really have any desire to see that in an official set. Sticky controls. Boot dropping is not allowed in this level. Ah, so this was a CC1 level, I guess. Oh yeah, this was the level that won the Walls of CC2LP1 crate competition. I remember this. I think Andrew Menzies made this, didn't he? Alright, so we're going to have to figure out how we're going to navigate this. This is going to be interesting. So that'll take us back there. But do we want to do that? I'm guessing the answer is no. My concern, though, is that if I get boots right away, I'm going to be stuck with them until I get rid of them, and that's... Oh, wait, I can get around the thieves, though. I can get around thieves. So that's kind of cool. So maybe we do want to get the boots ASAP. Let's work with that assumption here. The only issue I can see now is that we're going to have to get rid of them eventually when we switch the toggles. But I hope we don't have to worry about that for a while yet. Oh no. We're going to have to... Yeah. I'm guessing... If I had to take a guess here, I bet you have to get these one at a time, don't you? And I think we just kind of trapped ourselves here, didn't we? We still don't know where the fire boots are. I have no idea where the fire boots are. Yeah, this is interesting. Neat concept. I'm a little uncertain about. Yeah, so we're gonna have to take these one at a time and then carve the path out. Oh, there's a... Oh, that's the skate one. That's definitely the skate one. Let's go ahead and go over here and get these. I just want to make sure that those are taken care of. And those. Anything that's by itself behind thieves, I don't want to chance anything with those, so... It's probably best that we go through with those right away. So yeah, this uses the wall layout, so to speak, of Fuel the Static, which is interesting, because as part of the Walls of CC2LP1 set, I used that layout, and it was actually pretty fun to use, too. I really enjoyed it. The question is, how do I get up there? Do I have to, like, trap the teeth to make this work? Because I can't get around there. I can't go through here. I'm wondering if I have to do that. It would make sense to a certain degree. And then I could go this way with it. But then I'd be stuck over here. Huh. That's a little worrying. I don't know. Did we even find the fire boots? I feel like we didn't. Huh. Oh, whoops. That was a dumb move. Alright, so it's obvious that we really need to get these things turned on, or the paths crossed one at a time. I am a little concerned, though, about how these things are ultimately going to be set up. Like, I'm a little worried about that. I probably shouldn't be worried about that, but I am a little worried about that. Oh. The other thing, too, when it relates to the setup issue, is that I'm a little bit hesitant about where in the world I need to be trapping these guys. It's like, I could go here and then trap him there. But, like, what all do I need to do that on is the question. And I'm guessing that's the major part of the challenge, is you need to figure out, like, these buttons here are explicitly for that purpose. You need to actually set up the trap, as it were, to get everything rolling. Or else you're going to be pretty much dead in the water. Sorry if that thief noise is a little annoying, by the way. Alright. So now we're down to 4 chips. Oh, I bet the fire boots are up there. I think that's probably where they are. I am grateful for all these toggle buttons everywhere. That does help. Oh yeah, they're up here. So I could theoretically... Oh, pff, wow. That was definitely an oversight. Alright, let's just focus on getting the paths done. I'm not going to worry about getting these chips because we're probably going to run into all this anyway. So, I think it's pretty safe to assume this needs to be here, right? Like, that needs to be there. Except, wait a minute. No. No, hang on. I can't go through there. So I need to go up here instead, which means that it has to be open, right? Because I have to go around all of these, which means that the other parity, if you will, of these things is going to have to be set somehow. So, like, this is going to have to be set, if that makes sense. So, let me go ahead and work on that. I think that will do it, actually. Okay, so now this is done. So now I can cross over there, come back this way, except I can't come back that way. So I'm going to have to cross over here. Man, this water one is going to be long. This is definitely going to be a long one. Okay, so then you go there, I go up this way, I snake through there, and then we're home free. Wow, okay, that's a path. That is definitely a path. Okay, we can safely do that. So I'm pretty sure we're set up for success here. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so now I go down here, I go through that, I go through here, go not there, but over here. I'm wondering if this is the most complex one. So I can't boot drop, yeah. I definitely can't. Alright, so we did that. Good, good, good. So now, what should we tackle next? I feel like we should tackle the fire one next. Alright, so what can we do with fire boots? That's the first question to ask. I would be forced to go down here. I could potentially go through that. Let me, set up this whole deal to make sure of that. So I could go here, and then I could come around this way. Where's the fire chip, by the way? It's down the bottom, isn't it? Oh, but then we've got a problem. Can I do anything else? Hang on, let's explore other options here. Other venues. Can I come down this way? No, that's not an option. Well, that's a bummer. So I do have to go this way then. Which means that maybe I have to actually trap this one up top. on the top one. Maybe that's the deal with this one. So let's do that. We'll trap you there. So that way you stay put. Alright, now the other stuff is can be more variable. But now we've got a new problem because that's just going to trap us in that room. So yeah, I'm not sure we've really solved anything here. So it looks like it is going to have to be on the other state. That was my bad. So it's going to have to be in this state, no matter what. We get the fire boots, we go down, we go through here, or we don't go through here, we go through there instead. This one is going to have to stay up. So now we need to figure out where to go from this point. Because if that's up, then I can't actually go down there, which is a problem. So maybe the solution here is to get this released to the point where it's actually down, like this. Is that going to work? It looks like it works without disrupting anything else, so that's good. So now I can go through here. Then this is a variable element. I can go through this without any problem. And we're here. Okay, good. Alright, so the path is set once again. I think we can make this work. Alright, so let's do it. Hopefully I didn't accidentally ruin it. This one is thankfully shorter. I'm very thankful for that. Okay, that was really neat. That was really neat. Alright, so now for the ice skate one. This is going to be interesting. So the ice skate one ultimately leads to the other end, although I can't do anything there. So I'm going to have to go this way. Now the question is, does that need to be down? Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to climb through here. So the toggle parity is going to have to be this way. So that needs to be stayed put there on the left. I'm going to have to go through this contraption thing again, and then go down here yet again. Go through there. I am going to have the freedom to go through this though, which will be good. I can then snake through that. And then, is this really all it is? I think it actually might be. Yeah, that's actually all it is. Wow. So that's very similar to the water one in a lot of ways. Not quite, I guess, but similar enough. Alright, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope I didn't miss anything while plotting that. Almost went the wrong way there. Okay. Go down, go there, go over there, and then we do this. Alright, now the question is, where's the exit? Have I seen a socket? I see teleports that have exit stuff. Oh, here we go. Alright, that's it. That is sticky controls. I liked it. I did feel like it went one chip too long. I feel like the skate path was not really necessary, but I mean, that's a minor complaint. It did just kind of feel a little tedious after a while, but I'm thankful that A, it had a high time limit. B, the level encouraged you to experiment and walk around and had plenty of points at which you could trap the teeth, which is really nice. It was a solid level overall. I'm going to give it a 4. Alright, Detention Center Escape. I think this is a Gavin Duncan level. I remember playing this a long time ago. Yeah, I remember this fireball thing. I remember playing this a long time ago in Cheese T1, his old set. Okay, and much like most Gavin Duncan levels, there's a very tight dodging element to it. I can't remember off the top of my head just how much so in this case, but I remember it's there. Okay, good. I take it that's what you have to do? Based on level 24 of CC2LP1.dat for CC1. Yep. I remember it well. Okay, so this is just cloning blocks now. I remember a lot of his levels were contenders for CCLP3 because they, of all the levels that were submitted, I remember they had probably the most complex dodging in them. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out a way. Well, actually, it's not that hard. I can just set it up to stop after the requisite number of fireballs go through. I also need to figure out a way to get around too, to make sure I get that key, because I see that key up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, got it. Okay, this is definitely going to intensify the... Yeah, that I'm not a fan of. Just going to be honest. I guess I could have just sent the block up there a little further, but still. This level feels a little on the chaotic side for my taste. I will, however, try to solve it, especially given the fact that we skipped over a lot of levels in this particular episode here. Okay, one thing I didn't take into account, I thought that stopped the cloner, but it didn't. It stopped the flamethrower, of course. And I should have remembered that. Now the question is there an increasing number of fireballs right now, or is it like a stable cloning thing where they're pushing the button, but it's not like cloning tons and tons more, if that makes sense? Okay. I hear like a drowning noise. Is something drowning? Okay, let's do that. I don't know if that's going to make that much of a difference, but we'll see. I'm not sure how you're supposed to navigate that down. I can't even remember that. I'm assuming that some of them drowned there. Because they had to have done that, right? It feels a little lucky to get a fireball to bounce off the ones that are coming out of the clone machine and then bounce back to hit that bomb. Because I cannot get a block down there. Right? Like, that's impossible as far as I can tell. So, I can't, for the life of me, remember how to do this. So evidently it's not a block. Oh, wait a minute. Can I boot drop in this level? So I can boot drop in this level. I can just put the skates down, and then we're all home free, right? And I shouldn't have done that. That might actually be the solution. Let's see if that's actually the solution. That'd be pretty cool if it is. If it's not, then I guess it's not. Because I still have to go around and get the... I hate that part. I still have to go around and get the red key. That part I can't avoid. So I do have to press the clone button again and make the cloning more frequent, which is a little concerning, not gonna lie. I know in MS CC, which the set was originally designed for, you could theoretically get away with hitting the button and then one more fireball comes out immediately, but then the cloning rhythm stays constant, which is not nearly as bad in MSCC, but in this rule set, in the CC Steam rule set, it's not quite like that. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I hear the drowning noise, so what that tells me is that there are some fireballs going around, and what would have been cloned additionally is now drowning. So that's good news. That's really good news. I'm glad for that. It means that there's some semi-stability in what's going on here. Three, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Okay, let's go around again. Can I drop this? Yes, I can. Thank goodness. Okay, that should be enough of a window to jump in there. Okay, hopefully one comes down soon. Come on. Let me rephrase that. I hope one of them comes down soon, and there isn't one right behind it. Yeah, like that. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating, man. I can't say I'm a fan of that. I'm trying to think if there's a way that I'm just missing here to control this a little more. And I suppose I could just use the blocks in some clever way to contain the chaos and then direct a fireball down in there. But I don't know. The Gavin Duncan original levels were pretty chaotic. I remember a lot of them had a lot of very tight dodging in them, and I hate that part. And that made them a little... I keep using the word fiddly, but there it is, a little fiddly. Just a little fiddly. But we'll see what happens here. Hopefully it's not going to be too horrible. Okay, good. I really have to eyeball that in some really awkward ways. Okay, there's the drowning. Let's hope this works. I really, really hope this works. I suppose I don't even have to block the whole thing. I can just set up a path that works, like just put a block over here, for example. Okay. Try it again. Alright, let's try this and see what happens here. Of course, now there's another issue, and that is that there's fireballs going everywhere there. Which, yeah, maybe that's not going to work. I'm just going to have to run and gun this one and hope that somehow it's not going to be chaotic. And I hate the fact that that's what I have to do. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going to give this a 1. I'm not a fan of this level. I don't like the way that ends. I don't like the fact that you kind of have to create chaos, and then you can't manage it. Like, that's the worst feeling, in my opinion, when it comes to a level like this, is that you yourself feel out of control about the very thing you're instigating. Now, there is a certain level of empowerment that can come from that. So, a really good example of this, and I know I keep bringing this level up a lot throughout various LPs, but there's a level from the other 100 tiles that Andrew Menzies created called the maze that turned on and off. And you could also put the level Ravaged from CCLP4 that Josh Lee made, the one that was based on Sapphire Cavern. And you're probably wondering, what the heck do these two things have to do with each other? And what they have to do with each other is that they both feature these moments of relief, where in the case of the maze that turned on and off, which is the more relevant one here, you have these situations in which teeth monsters are chasing you, and you might even get trapped. But if the toggle walls can open at just the right time when that teeth is closing in, and often they do, there's this feeling of, yes, I got out of there. And then Ravaged has the same thing happen where you feel like, okay, I feel like I've done all I can, but I need a key to get forward, and ooh, let me see if it's under this block. Yes, it's under that block. You know, you feel like you got yourself into a hole, but then you feel accomplished when you get out of the hole. This feels like you get in the hole, and you have to rely on random chance in order to get out of it, and I don't like that feeling. It's just not a pleasant one. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give this one a 1. Anyway, next time we're gonna start with Assorted Nuts. I don't know if that has anything to do with mixed nuts. The layout of the level does not look familiar, so I'm guessing not, or nut. But we'll see you guys then. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed yourself today, and I will catch you on the flip side.